Hello. Am I not on the right? I should be. There it is. Hello. Midweek streaming. What a concept. I am on the right. I'm always on the right. Thank you. So, I want to do a midweek stream because last week I tried to do this after 7 days and I had no idea what the frick was going on. And it got me really, really angry and frustrated. And I got really salty. So I got really desalinated. We spent some time at the the Otter Purification Center. And now I have been desalinated. I am free of salt, and we're going to learn some stuff. So on Tuesday, I didn't stream this, but I learned me some stuff. Oh my gosh. It's a cheer. It's my first cheer. Thank you so much for the bits. So we will probably, well, no, this is a no salt guaranteed stream. No salt guaranteed. But on Tuesday, I spent some time just going over things and making notes. And I discovered some stuff. Number one, where is it? Hang on, I can find it. Number one is here somewhere. I promise it's here. Here. You can totally just tell where Cactus Town is because you could have just looked at this picture. So all that time I spent being like, yo, where's Cactus Town? It was literally just right here. Okay, so anyway, number two thing that we learned, or that I thought was interesting, is that this thing here says that the vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels, meaning that something about this vessel is still active and receiving messages, I guess. By the way, hydrate today means take a drink of my enormous old-fashioned. So it's going to be a fun stream. So this I thought was interesting. I don't know if I'm going to go back there to test this stuff, but we'll see. Oh no. Yeah, it's going to be Drunk Otter stream. I do have some water too, just in case. So then, what was it? Oh yeah, there was something else here that I thought was interesting, and you didn't get to see me do this, but this I thought was interesting because it said there were energy readings coming from somewhere under the surface of the sun side. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gift sub. The support is out of control. Thank you so much, Fox, and welcome to the sub club, Water Noodle. There's no emotes yet, but I promise there's one submitted and it's coming. It's just, I don't know, whenever Twitch decides to give it to me. It's going to be a fun one. Some of you have seen it already. And then, okay, so I thought it was interesting that the interloper has like weird energy signals. So what I did is I sat here for fucking 20 minutes and I just watched what the interloper did. I literally just sat here in this screen and watched it. So it would not have been interesting stream content, trust me. But this is what I did, and I watched it, and what I noticed at first is I was like, well, look how freaking close it gets to the sun. And so my first thought was, does it collide with this thing? And I'll tell you, it does not. It does not do that. So my second question was, does it collide with any other planets? And it does not. It doesn't do that either. And then I was like, okay, so what happens if I just sit here and wait for the sun to explode? And I found out that this guy, he falls into the sun. And I found that interesting for reasons that will become apparent. My suspicion is that the interloper may cause the sun to explode. So the two other things that I know is that obviously I'm missing something here. But we knew about that before. And then I was confused by this. And actually, this is a today discovery. I went here and I was like, there's more to explore here. And I was like, well, duh, this must be for the interloper. But no. This suggests that I missed something in the Nomai shuttle at the Gravity Canyon on the Ash Twin, or the Ember Twin, rather. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go figure out what I missed here, we're going to go here, and we're going to figure out what I missed in the Sunless City. And then we're going to go to Cactus Town. Well, not Cactus Town, but we're going to go check out these other teleporter dealies. And we're going to solve all 3 of those things. And if we solve all those things, and then still have time, we're going to try and land on the interloper. So now you're caught up. So welcome to Thursday. One more day till Friday. Well, I mean, Friday is tomorrow. And then there's only one day off, and then I have another stream. No, I will not repeat myself. You can go back and look at the VOD. Hey, Draylin. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so first things first, I think the easiest thing for us to do is going to be... There's the sun. Damn, you might say. That is a pretty fine sun. We're going to go, not to the Ash Twin. We're going to go to the Ember Twin. Hopefully not crash into the Ash Twin. And we're going to go to the Gravity Cannon. And we're going to check out this freaking thing that I missed. Because I guarantee you that there's something there. Now that I'm patience, I have full patience. Absolutely no salt. I will find every piece of information. Guaranteed. All right, hang on. We're going to be patient and wait for the sun or the Ash Twin to leave. And then we're going to land. Patience. Hold on. Okay, we're going to try and find the Gravity Cannon. Real quick. Just make sure we don't fly into the sun. That's very important. Gravity Cannon. Gravity Cannon. Right there. So we're just going to lift... And then do this and land. Look how patient. Oh God, my meds are long since worn off. Don't worry. The only meds I'm on is several shots of rum. Okay. So, we're going to go here and we're going to recall this. Wait, first of all, I don't know if I ever went here. Oh, this is just the other side of that Cactus Town. No need. I actually got a really good night of sleep. Also, okay, can these cactuses frick off? Are they quantum? No. Is that the Send It? That's Send It. This one recalls. There we go. I'm a little confused about what I just did, but all right, don't hit the cactus. Be patient. We're going to go the long way around. Is there a long way around? No game audio? Ah, frick. Hold on, I forgot to press this button. Oh no, I made myself sad. This button. There we go. Fixed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now that I can actually see... What is that? Alright, so something was missed here. What? Hi, Poke, and I landed on this car. Oh, by the way, new controller. No more joystick drift. Much to Fox's dismay, it is not a PS4 controller. Shuttle equipment strange. Yeah, we heard about the strange readings. Look for them. I want to follow protocol, but I don't know if they will. We already learned that. What did we not learn here? What did we not learn here? Okay, so I suspect there's something up with, like, this thing looks like a mask. So I don't know what's going on with that. There's definitely one skeleton. Can I take that out? I don't think so. But that is a warp core, right? So what do these do? What the... Am I still in the same place? Yeah. What just happened? Does that... Okay, that one must take me back. What does this do? This sends me. What does this do? Oh god, the sensitivity. Am I on a path for anything? Not really. Whoop. Okay, so the warp core is exclusively used to reset me back to this place. That's fine. What does the right side do? I'm very confused. Okay. So what is it that I'm missing here? Was it just... Hold on, send it? Send it. I feel like the sensitivity is higher on this controller. This thing was active just a second ago, right? So the cannon's active. This thing was active when I got in here. I must have missed something there. Okay, so what... Alright, let's meditate. I'm gonna come back here really quick. And then, I'll check to see... Because I recalled it, and then it seemed like that thing beside it deactivated. So I'm gonna check that really quick. Full patience. No salt. No salt allowed today. Go. And if nothing's there, I'm just gonna send it to the Sunless City. It's the Sunless City. How's the voice today? I tried to adjust some microphone settings. I even realized I could point the microphone at my face like a smart boy. Well, you didn't miss anything. I didn't find anything at the shuttle, so I must be missing something key about it. But we're gonna check one more thing. Am I gonna be patient? No, not this time. There it is. Imagine using landing mode. Crazy. I wish the sun wouldn't go down on me right when I got here. Alright. Not full burning either. Okay, read this. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Alright, so... I don't know what I'm missing here. The Sunless City. Yeah, we know. I assume I could use this to get to the interloper. I'm a little confused about why I would do that instead of just landing on it, but I suppose we'll find out if and when I try to land on the interloper. Yeah, this is a 0 broken ankle stream. We don't support those anymore. It's like right here somewhere. It's been a while. I think it's up here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so what did we miss in this boy? Boom. No broken ankles. How do I get in here? Sir? What? Oh, yeah, right. See, this is why I wanted to not take 7 days off. No broken ankles. Turn the lights on. Now we're gonna learn us some stuff. Absolute guaranteed knowledge here. What are you? I believe we've been here already. Just in case, though. Uninteresting. I believe we've read this. Just in case. No information. Dude, I told you, guaranteed no salt stream. Screw that cactus. How about here? You got information for me here? Information you have. Cactuses you have. Window? No. No, yeah. Stream title, no salt, no ankle breaking. All Komodo hype stream. No information in here, by the way. Not that I saw. Okay. What about down there? Excuse me, sir, could you rebuild yourself? I need to read you. Stepping Stone Cave. Alright, so I went through the Stepping Stone Cave. I believe I already learned everything I needed to there. I'll double check, though. Where does this go? This is where Timothy died, right? We're waiting for you in the Anglerfish Cave. That's what I haven't gotten yet. What about that? Hang on, hold. Oh, baby. Is this everything I've been waiting for? No, I have this information. That's not new. What about this? Something there. Yeah, the title's... I don't know why Nightbot's drunk. Ilex is still the tallest. Ilex is dropping his newest dubstep album tonight. What if we just go down here? What if? I don't think this is anything. I don't think there's anything in the stepping stones that I missed, honestly. And this just takes me... Wait. What are you? Oh, this is just the other side of this. Tell me how much oxygen I have left. I'll tell you when I'm gonna die. Okay, so this is just the other way around here. This is nothing. I know. I want the emote to be approved. It's really annoying me. I guess it can take up to a week to approve it, which kind of sucks. It's good stuff, though. Let's go get some oxygen. Somewhere. Over there. Alright, so what are we missing? I read all this, right? Yeah, we read all that. We already went here, right? You're the anglerfish lookout? Is this how I got in here? I think so. I think? What are you? Gravity cannon. Yeah, this is the way I got in from the gravity cannon. The heck am I missing here? Oh! Hold up. You can't trick me. I see it. Says the eye is important. Oh, baby. They say it brought us to the solar system. Is that good or bad? Dad told me lots about Nomai died that I came here. Dude, this is it. What if the eye isn't something good? Good question. What if the eye wanted that to happen? Yo. No update? Excuse me? Excuse me? No salt, just a little offended. Oh, baby, what about this? No, not this. Oh, this is all fricked up with ghost energy, dude. What about you? I never seen you before. Hmm? Information you might have? In there? Hmm? We got cactuses? Yeah, but what if I want to go in there, is the thing. It is all frick down there. You know what? I remember this place. But I never platformed around in it. Oh, it's mad. Yeah, it doesn't want you to do that. Alright. I never platformed over here. Because what if I do this? Oh, baby. Give me some information. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. Oh, baby. Let's go. We're going to get some information here. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to its source. We know that what we know is this: the source of the signal, which is we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Yo, ship log updated. He's done it. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult for us to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Okay, interesting. Dude, this is like some quantum tower, but for the eye. This is like some important info, I bet. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. Maybe there's a species even older than the Nomai. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It's God. It could be naturally occurring, though it just doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Uh-huh. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending a signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye want something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't want. Doesn't have to. Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Maybe it's like it wasn't calling to them, it was calling to me. We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Supplies the signal. Oh my god, I just had a galaxy brain moment. Hang on. Initially. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Okay, I'm going to pause real quick. I just had like a galaxy brain moment where I just realized that potentially maybe the Nomai realized that the eye could never be found by them, and it could only be found by my species because we're native to the solar system. So they built the Ash Twin Project and all this stuff, and then nurtured our species to sentience in order to allow us to discover the eye, leaving all this information behind for us to find, so that I, as like quote unquote the chosen one, come around one day and discover all the information and find my way to the eye and sort of like, you know, it's like the prophecy. What if that's it? It's the eye. Oh, there was an easier way in here, huh? I think that's it in here. I got that. I don't see anything else. Oh no, fuel level. Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, so this is just the gravity cannon. There's nothing else down there. And the sand's quickly approaching. Anything above me? Alright. So let's meditate. How late am I going to go today? Probably until like 2.5 hours from now. 3-hour stream total. Unless we get into like some extremely hype shit, then maybe we'll go a little late, but I'm going to try not to. No, I'm not going 72 hours. I am considering doing longer streams on Saturday, But I'm a little concerned that if I do a 6-hour stream Saturday, that I just will finish the game Saturday, and I don't know what game I'm going to play next. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys can just watch me fail at chess on Saturday if I finish this. I'm thinking about doing a chess lesson with somebody, a furry, that's apparently good at chess. Sunless City, full clear. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of the signal, something older than the universe itself. They normed the source of this signal, the eye of the universe. Interestingly, it doesn't show, like, the story, like, that I picked up while I was there. You know what I mean? The Baba as you would be fun? Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to see how much derp I have in me, which would be a lot. Talos Principle, what is... I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it. Clary the Nomai who stayed behind lost contact with the other two. Okay, so I'm now suspecting that to get the rest of the information here, I have to go to where the Nomai shuttle is. NL viewership? Why would I be chasing NL's viewership? With Baba as you? I'm pretty sure I could figure out those puzzles more than him, but I don't know, maybe. To portal and puzzle... Okay, Talos Principle is similar to portal in puzzle structure, but you are a robot finding Tetris pieces because God tells you to. Oh, is that the one where you're a shape or something like that? Or is that... No, that's Thomas was alone. I don't know if I'm going to be able to land on the interlo... Well, we'll see. Chess and getting coached. Well, I can't get coached by International Master Eugene Levy because he doesn't know who I am, nor does he give a shit. So, unlikely. It's not that it's... Is chat mega delayed? No, I don't think so. I'm just not really paying attention as much as I should be. Where are you? Alright, so we're going to try to go to the interloper. It's time. I think I'm just slow at looking at chat because I was trying to look at a bunch of information. I am a little worried that I am going to crash into the interloper, but we'll see. You guys like how my nose moves as I do this? There's physics on my nose. And my hair. And my whiskers. If you go into VR chat, maybe I'll show you guys on VR chat one day. I can like bat at my nose and make it like do funny shit. Okay, I am highly concerned. Don't run into it, alright? I've never been this close. He's done it. I'm really excited. I just want to say it. I have held off on the interloper because I think I'm going to find some like insane stuff here that ties a lot of stuff together that I've been doing. So I know it looks like it's a pretty small place. It's just a comet, but I think we're going to find some really important information here. Okay, so we are on the sun-facing side. Now, according to my logs, according to my research, there should be something on the sun-facing side. Maybe I'm wrong. Yo, we're skating. That's wild. Oh, geez. What is going on? All right. We're on the non-sun facing side. Okay, we found something. Information. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in the ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Oh, this is where the shuttle is. We did it. We found it. Okay. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back to home from the gravity counter on Amber Twin? I've done that. Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were to without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continuing monitoring the surface. Who is this, Pi and Clary? That would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. I don't remember which ones were horny for each other. Oh, this is the whole thing, look. It's just frozen in there, and you can't get in. Oh, so I couldn't have gotten any of the information until I recalled it. That's interesting. So I kind of did this in backwards, I guess. Interesting that, like, they kind of plan on you doing multiple different sort of directions of this. Oh, we are at the sun. Jeez. All right, let's chill. This is a little spooky. Gravity, please. I don't know what I'm looking for here is the thing. And also, like, the rotational force of this free body diagram is not to my advantage. It do be wanting me to fall to the sun, though. There's gotta be more here. Oh no, my ship. Well, you know what they say. Ship's not making it out of here anyway. Yeah, time to keep exploring. We'll be here until it falls into the sun. It is, I believe, 2.5 orbits around the solar system, and then I will be deceased. I had a question of whether or not if I could find my way into the comet, like the center of the comet, if I hid inside of it, if it would, like, take me inside of the sun, like the jellyfish did. You know what I mean? It's dark. This is a full patience stream, though. I will be here the entire stream until we find a way into this freaking comet. Because the only other place to go is the Quantum Mubuun. So, what if I went to the quote-unquote North Pole? Oh, geez. Careful, careful. The physics here are wild. Where's my ship? Just floating in space over here, which is cool. There's got to be more here than that. There has to be more than just a shuttle. Okay, well, I didn't think a jellyfish can, like, survive weird electrification through the center of a planet, but here we are. So, like, there's an Aurora Borealis behind it. This is another one of those situations where I feel like I'm managing to completely miss whatever I'm trying to find here. Oh no. Let's go to the North Pole. There's gotta be a hole inside the comet somewhere. Okay, so first of all, I don't know what that is. But what's this? Oh, this is just the back of the comet. It's like the same thing, right? There has to be more here than just... Yeah, don't worry about the fuel level. But I feel like I've been all over the comet now. Alright, we're gonna meditate. I'm out of fuel anyway. Let's go look at the log. Apparently it's pretty easy to land here, so... I mean, you could tell me you've discovered everything. Or you could tell me I haven't. Those are non-spoiler hints. Alright. I have another idea. Actually, I think this is genius, but just one second. So, we have discovered everything here. But this we have not. So, I have an idea. It goes something like... Yes, okay. Check this out. First we run into that. I'm gonna see if you guys are impressed by my idea before I tell you what it is. But maybe some of you guys can figure it out before I get there. I personally feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a 1 for stupid and a 10 for extremely good. Where gravity cannon. That's not it. That's it. Trust me, this is gonna work. I guarantee it. Hey, don't go anywhere, alright? I know I like kinda... This one's not great, but just don't go anywhere, alright? I need you. Trust me, this idea is totally gonna work. Alright. Peace later. It's been real. See you never, Stinky. And here's my thought. Maybe I'll yank that bitch out of the ice. And then there'll be like a big hole in the planet. Yo! I mean, I could just land on that. No! It's not time. I don't know that I really want to land on it when it's this close to the sun, but... I also do want to talk to Catjam, dude. I still don't really trust him. I'm not 100% sure that this isn't going to make me get eaten by the sun. Pretty sure, though. There we go, we're good. The ship may not survive this. Yo, nailed it in one. Alright, goodbye, ship. You've done your job. You may now enter the sun. I salute you. You did your job. It did its best. I like how it sounds like I'm ice skating. Oh, we're going too fast. Careful. I told you, no. It was right here. I think. I thought that was gonna work. I really thought that... Ah, shoot. That doesn't count. It's only in 0.4 gravity. How bad could you break your ankles? I gotta find a way inside the comet. How much does the comet melt every time it goes near the sun? Yep. See, because, like, were these crevasses here last time? Are they going down? Hold on. Look carefully. Does it get melted every time we get close to the sun? We're so far away from the sun. I also know about one other thing that I can do for an achievement because my friend did it. Yeah, we're gonna patience stream and wait for the sun to see if this ice melts. Because I'm thinking if it gets up in the sun's business, maybe it'll melt and then we can get up in that business. You know what I mean? Where are we? We're like in Pluto, right? Yeah. Want to see if we can find the quantum moon? There it is. Hello. I like how it has like literal. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we should have enough oxygen. Probably. It's not like I have a choice in the matter. If I'm being honest. Dude, I'm gonna have to get another drink soon. Where did the quantum moon go? It's over there. It's like under this planet now. I mean, we might as well look around a little more while we're waiting. We know that that's like kind of, well, it's like on the equator, I guess. Also, I think I read something about like the cracks in the planet in my log somewhere, but I can't remember. There's like a whole ocean here. We're just gonna orbit it. This is the fastest way to explore. Well, didn't see anything on our first orbit of the planet. I strongly feel like this is a time-based thing. Because I feel like I've walked all the way around this planet several times. Don't fly off into space, dude. It do be accelerating towards the sun, so maybe I should just sit myself down. Whoa! Alright, get on the snow where you can get a grip, alright? Let's go find that crack in the earth. We got, what, 2 minutes left of oxygen-ish? Are we heading towards the sun yet? Yes. We should get enough information. I could travel 24 kilometers. I don't even know where my ship is. I think it might be in the sun. Ship. 23 kilometers. Where? Bitch, where? Yeah, it must have like been like gravity slingshotted out of the universe. It's gone, dude. Yeah, don't worry about the 60 seconds. We're just looking to see if this happens. We may not have enough oxygen. But it's not like we have a choice and it's only 60 seconds. And this is a patience stream now. We don't get salty here ever. Yeah, we're gonna patiently suffocate. You guys think the snow, it's melting? Is it melting? How close to the sun are we? We're getting there. I am gonna die here. If we die, that's alright. We die with honor. Not even mad. It's impossible to be mad. I'm a Zen otter now. Look at all the memories we made along the way. How could you be mad? Alright, well, we're just gonna chill here for like 15 minutes. If it was 15 real minutes, I could make another drink, because my drink's almost done. So who has plans for the weekend? Man, I'm kind of upset that the rip the shuttle out of the crust thing didn't do anything. I'm a little surprised there was like literally nothing. Like no reward for that, because I was like, man, for sure this is something. So if this doesn't work, the only other thing I can think of, streamer I watch is doing a 6-hour stream, fair. Yeah, I was a little surprised I didn't get rewarded for that in any way. The only other thing I can think of is that I have to take the shuttle there for some reason, which seems hard. I'm not sure how you accomplish that. Yeah, that's also, I will admit, that is on my list of ideas. But it's not called Brittle Hollow like Brittle Hollow is. No, I got 7 minutes. Come on. It's fine, dude. It's fine. I don't really eat chocolate, so I don't really miss Kinder Eggs. Now, I probably only have like 5 minutes to test this theory, but I prefer snack foods that are savory or salty. I think I've talked about this on stream, but I don't taste bitter, so I have like a really weird flavor profile. Like, the old fashioned I'm drinking right now has like 15 dashes of bitters in it. I like IPAs, I like straight up bitters. I just like bitter stuff. Don't run into it, please. I don't know. Does it seem any more melted? Let's just fly around it a little. That's the shuttle. It is still pretty far away from the sun. I guess it could freeze on its way to the sun. Oh wait, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button. Where'd it go? Where is it? No, get back in the ship, you idiot. Get back in. IPAs are gross? Absolutely wrong. I lost it because I pressed the up button instead of the down button. Checkmate, atheists. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Dude. I keep getting sucked into the sun or something. Let's land over here. Do you know what? The ship is not of consequence. Just get in the spacesuit, get out of the ship, let it go. Zen attitude, it's important to just not allow yourself to be attached to material goods, like your means of egress. These things are not relevant to someone who has given up all thoughts of escaping like me and accepted patience play. Alright, so we've reached the crevasse. We're about to approach the sun. We may enter the sun. I may have waited too long. Quickly. Oh! It's true. It's true, though. It does work. Now, I may have waited a little long to discover, but I have figured it out. I'm glad I looked down. No, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the thing about it is, and I talked about this before at the beginning of the stream. Talked about this at the beginning of the stream. When I sat there and looked at the space diagram for freaking 30 minutes, I was like, hey, it gets real close to the sun. That might be something. because I was like, hey, you know, it gets real close to the sun. That might be something. But my thought is, I mean, I still think maybe you could ride it once you're inside of it. But hey, I'm not salty. That was a genuine moment of discovery. Now, am I gonna land on the ship or land on the comet and then literally go get like rum and make a drink on stream live? Yes, because it could take like 10 minutes to get close to the sun. I have the hiccups a little bit. No, salty snacks are the best. I am actually subscribed to a thing called Carnivore Box, which is like a meal delivery service, except they just deliver you cured meats like pepperoni and salami and stuff like that. It's so good. I love it. It may be on the way there, but am I? Yes. What if we ghost ride the whip and we just like eject from the ship and then just let the ship find its way? Like, what if I just do this? You know? Like, what if we just did this? Ah, shit. Probably should have hit the burners on that one. That wasn't ankles, that was my whole ass shins, femurs, and hips. No, no, no. You. Where are we? Hi, Darko. Darko? Darku? I'm actually not entirely sure how to say your name. Cat. Do 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 do. Darkaroo. Darku. Yeah, so Darkaroo. Darkaroo. Highly cute dog emote. Yeah, what is that? Is that the white hole system? Yes. It was worth a try. Oh, geez. Oh, that was close. Yo, this is the best autopilot it's ever done. I don't know, you're a mod, you enable it. Send it. I think it is. But I think I might need to give you my login information, if I'm being honest. Do you think I'll just fly away if I go and get my rum while I'm sitting here? No, no, no. Target the planet and just match speed. Where's the sun? We have time, right? Hang on. No, no, no. Don't worry about the pictures. I'll be right back. speedrun drinking strategies. How fast can I make a drink before the sun erupts over my butt? We're getting close to that sun. Good thing this is a very simple drink. I don't know how much you guys can even hear me. It's probably not much. Oh, jeez. Oh, hell. How close am I? Oh, hell, go. Get in there! Oh, no, dude. Oh, release me. Son, don't be a dick. Don't worry about the ankles. The ankles aren't important. Holy. We've done it. Yeah, I actually have a lot of bitters to add to the drink, so, if you don't mind. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna need you. Don't go in that hole. That's where I came from. Don't worry about that. We're safe there. Safe there. Trees! Alright, this is paused. Hold on, we're gonna go get my bitters, dude. We gotta add these bitters. And then these bitters. And then more bitters. And then a fourth bitters. Then we gotta mix it all. My guitar's going absolutely wild. Alright, drink is chilling. We're good. The avatar does spaz out when it looks at me. It's gonna do great on the VOD. Great things. I can add your Twitch username. Can you guys hear me mixing? I can add your Twitch name. Okay, cool. Good to know. Bitters are like aromatics, basically. So I've got like, so what I'm making is called a rum old fashioned. I use Jamaican rum, and then I use Demerara syrup, which is unrefined sugar turned into a fluid, sort of like using like just liquefied sugar in your coffee. And then I add Angostura bitters and old fashioned bitters, and then chocolate mole bitters. So if I was doing it real fancy, I actually have dark chocolate that I would grate on top, but I'm not, because I ain't got time for that. But we got our drink. So I'm receiving a much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie behind somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think that it's more dangerous than we realized. Uh-oh, Wonka. Yeah, the Otter and I go out of frame is like, oh god, oh geez, oh no. It gets real confused. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you do continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. Understand, but be cautious, both of you. Alright, so nothing but problems down that way. We got problems that way. This one seems great. That one seems great. That one seems like problems. Don't let it eat you into the ghost matter, though, dude. I'm the problem? That's rude, dude. I would never say something like that about you. The dark jabroni. Yeah, this is all... Yeah, that's problems. Is it always all problems? That's problems. Wow, well... Yo, what is that? Excuse me? What is that? How do I get in there? Yeah, fish problems. Is there a way in there, or am I just gonna get, like, explodies if I go in there? Probably, right? Alright, let's go check out the... Whoa, hold on. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I went the wrong way. Dude, we got problems down there. How do I deal with ghost energy? Sorry, my avatar's freaking out. There we go. I looked at my husband. He's walking around behind me. Alright. Let's go look at the logs, though. Because that was interesting, right? Nothing? What do you mean, nothing? What? But it said ship log updated. What the... I've been robbed. Oh, geez. Don't stop rolling. I'm gonna puke, dude. I'm not even going the right way. Yeah, I know, right? Like, wow, I descended into the freaking depths of Hades. That's probably nothing. I wouldn't worry too much about it. All right, I'm upside down. We're this way. This is probably fine now. Excuse me? How dare you is the thing? Yeah. Must have been nothing. I even shot like my camera down there to take a look at it, and it was like, nah, it's probably fine. So my brain is processing what I just saw. I'm like, so I saw a big green thing, and it's like maybe the source of all the ghost matter? Maybe? Alright. Here you go. Landing mode. Ow! I was gonna try and do something cool, but... Fine. I'll do it myself. Okay, I have another idea. What about this? Does this melt? Well, I got out of my seat and I took my seatbelt off before the car came to a complete stop. And thus I was sent into another realm. You know? How far are we? Yeah, physics. It's not my problem. Not my fault. This is gonna work, I think. Probably. Also, I have another thought. But this is... I guess the back of the comet probably isn't gonna warm up, right? Probably. We'll find out. Yeah. I knew it. Oh no, it's useless. Ooh. You can't take me, son. I got too much fuel. Saved. Alright, so there's nowhere else to go here. This is just the crevice that, like, you get in. Also just barely made it. This one is also problems, right? Excuse me? Oh, so that just goes there. Okay. What if I go in there, though? Yeah, and then what if I went that way? What if? Oh. Yeah, what if? No! Well? Because Nightbot's a sassy bitch. Yeah, I made it back. You did it. Well, I was just seeing if the caverns went, like, a different way. It was worth a try. Experimentation is the name of science. You know what I mean? And really, like, if you can't die, then you're, you know, life is just another resource for scientific endeavors. Where's the sun? No, don't auto-rotate me. I refuse. We're going this way. Am I upside down again? Are the Ash Twins to my left? Yes. Oh, pull up. We're fine. It's fine. It's probably fine. Just don't land in the sun, dude. How many lives do I think I have left? That's a good question. Probably infinity. I haven't died yet, so... Hey, we didn't die in the sun. So like I said, it's fine. Retro rockets. Where are we? Yo, look at... There is one more thing I learned that I can do. We'll maybe end the stream with it. Don't run into it, please. Please? Nailed it. Whatever, it's not like the shift even matters. What's it gonna do? Save me somehow after it flies into the sun? Whatever, dude. I need, like, a grappling hook tool. I need, like, somewhere to just hide while this shit freezes. I did die to space-time. That couldn't be helped. Can I just wedge myself in here? And then the sun can't take me? Right there, specifically? My thought is maybe the sun won't be able to take me if I wedge myself into like a little ditch. You know what I mean? Lewd. I always try to stay in the crack. Oh, baby. Send me. Whee! Just gonna let it take me. Alright, not that one. Alright. So this and this go to the same place. Pretty sure. But there's nothing I can do there. I read this, right? We'll return the moment we identify the source of the readings. Yeah. That doesn't go anywhere, so it has to be this one, right? No, frick off. I know that there's a left path there. So it has to be this way. Because this way, that's death. And it just takes me back to Tree Town. So it has to be this way. Okay, so now what? What if I just send it? Was I not fast enough? Is it possible to get through that? This is the only way I can see to go. Did it update? Yo. Look around you, there's no trick? I did. I mean, if it's not right in front of my face, then isn't it a trick by definition? You know? Shiplog updated, though. Let's go. Look at that. Ruptured core. I found 2 missing... Did I find 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew? Did I? You know, you could have surprised me with that information. I don't know about that. I think I found death. Alright, so this time we're gonna go this way. You can't fool me. This is the way. Yeah, Ash Twin to the left. Which means we want to go this way. Around the sun? Yeah, exactly. As I'm like literally dying. It's like, wow, there's 2 skeletons over there. That's sick. Get a load of these skeletons. Whee! Extreme Interstellar vibes. Make everybody in chat puke. Oh, yeah, I guess Gravity did that a lot too. Yeah, where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeet! Alright. Get myself nice and wedged up in the crack here. No, this isn't it. You can do a prediction for that. Go for it. You're a mod. You can do whatever you want. Kinda. Not this one. I'm not sure how I didn't take damage on landing there. It worked, though. Gravity was not great. I really liked Interstellar. I know people had problems with it. I really like it, though. I thought it was a great movie. It helps that I have a policy, generally myself, is that I do not watch movie trailers. In fact, like, I knew Interstellar was really hyped, and I already knew I wanted to watch it, but it kept coming up with, like, trailers at all the movies I would go to for, like, Marvel movies or whatever, and then it would come up with the Interstellar trailer. There was a point where I literally walked out of the theater, and another movie that I had, like, literally, like, covered my ears and closed my eyes as much as I could to, like, not get information about the movie. This and Interstellar was one of those movies where I'm like, if I watch the trailer, it's going to tell me literally everything that happens in this movie, and that's going to suck. Because it's, like, far more interesting to me to find out what's going to happen in the movie sort of organically, you know what I mean? It's like in this game. I effectively have had no idea what to expect in this game until I played the game. Arrival's really good too. God. Actually, Arrival might be one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time. That movie, that is a sick movie. And it is severely underappreciated. Severely. I actually, while I was on my vacation last year on the cruise, I read the short story that Arrival was based off of, and it was also really good. So, by the way, I found useful information. Well, kinda. let's call it my ship log needs to update. If my ship log doesn't update, it doesn't count. Yeah, so I looked backwards and I saw a little flashing light and it got my curiosity. Oh. Alright, so we're going right. We're going left. We're still going. Alright, so that's highly Monka. We don't want to do that. Did I come out of here? Is this where I can't? No. Because I didn't find that. Alright, let's look at this for a second, though. I came out of that side and, like, kind of turlet bowled it, I think. Yeah, because we can't go down there. Hold up. Get in there. Turlet bowl. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to go. Because I'm pretty sure... What are you? Oh, you're a dude. Oh, jeez. Zero gravity. Trying to make sure I don't, like, get mega yeeted here. Don't go over there, dude. What? Oh! We're getting sad music again. Spherical stone casings here seem to be a source of energy readings. No, rather, this source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Hi, I don't think that we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact would be fatal. I've never encountered it. Man, there's a lot of information here. There's a casing, but it's not all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Tons in the British sense. Look at this density scan. It's never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? I don't know. My log hasn't been updated yet, so... And there's only like 10 points that were bet, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If the stone were to rupture... Oh! Hold still. If the stone were to rupture, the lethal matter inside would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is building as the comet approaches the star system. I told you it was blowing up the sun. I told you. The interloper causes the sun to blow up. 100% proven. Return this to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run? What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Yeah, actually, I just had a thought. Alright, we're good. It's fine. Sun's super far away. It's probably fine. Don't go that way. We came out of that suggestive hole. Don't go that way. That's safe. Don't go that way. Okay. It already ruptured. I'm just trying to see if there's more information I can get here. Wait, hold on. I'm getting such a clue right now. Can anything like this, from what's worth, the matter is protecting us from inside. Worse still is just... The pressure is building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. I have such a clue right now. I think maybe this exploded and that's what killed everybody? Can't go that way. I think this is it, huh? Like, that's all the information I'm gonna get from there? Wait, did I go out that way? There's that suggestive hole. I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere else I can go. What does my clue tell me? My clue is telling me that, like, I have A, discovered everything there is to see here, and B, that whatever the frick this is, this weird geode thing. Yeah, there's no living Nomais. So maybe this ruptured and it killed everybody? I don't know. Are we close to the sun yet? Not even. We got not enough oxygen either. And all the entrances out of here are just death, so... That's the thing I found, right? Yeah. I think this is everything. Alright, well. Let's go look at the log. It'll tell me if there's anything I missed. Probably. Man, if that's everything, we've got an hour and a half to go chase the Quantum Mawoon. I feel like... What do you mean I missed it? I looked around for like 5 minutes. There was nothing there. I mean, the log should tell me. Look, if it's like a blue object among the blue thing, I'm never gonna find it anyway. Doesn't say there's anything left. Is there something that I was supposed to find there? Be honest. Rush back to the surface. Okay, good. So that's, I think, everything on the interloper, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Rush back. Stayed to examine the alien matter while the other... And he didn't make it. Right, because we saw him in the cave and he died. Okay, just for stream quality's sake, is there any reason to go back there and, like, just sit in there until it approaches the sun and maybe something weird happens, or is that just nothing? So what I'm getting here is that they discovered that the ghost matter was gonna, like, wreck bitches. But, like, so the one Nomai stayed to examine it. The other one rushed back. He died in the hallway. The other, and there were no they couldn't get the signal out to the shuttle, right? Whatever the guy's name was. And he could not transmit the information to let them know that the ghost matter was going to wreck bitches. And so the other guy died in the shuttle as well. It evaporates over time according to the home planet sign? What do you mean? In Timberhearth? The other Nomai in the solar system? I assume that they got wrecked by the, wrecked by ghost stuff. Where is it? It's like over here or something. It does low-key explain why there's Nomai skeletons everywhere. However, what it doesn't explain is why there's Nomai skeletons everywhere. There it is. Watch out, kid. It doesn't explain why, in my opinion, the freaking cannon is firing, even though that should have happened while the Nomai were alive. In my professional opinion. Ow. Did I just hurt myself somehow? You can detect ghost matter. See, it doesn't say that it dissipates. Yeah, that's my only thought, is that, like, this bitch fires every time I wake up, right? The kid says. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter. Because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. Huh. So, like, that suggests... Well, we don't know how long ago it was, but that suggests that the Nomai died a long time ago. But I don't understand how this is happening if the Nomai died a long time ago. But I suppose maybe I just don't have the information for that yet. This... Did it? Hold on. Maybe it's not here. Yeah, so my understanding, especially since, like, this said that it had, like, 9.3 million or whatever launches, I assume my understanding of the story was that they built this in such a way that it would launch every time it looped, but it said that at some point it had already detected it. So I'm a little confused why this is happening now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something. So there's one more thing I want to do before I go to the Quantum Moon. Actually... Because I'm pretty sure Quantum Moon is end of game shit. It's not Moon, it's Moon. It's... Yes, exactly. It's an Uun. Because it's shy and it doesn't like being looked at. No, I totally understand why it was shot 9 million times. I get it. I'm a scientist. New follower. It's Damien. Welcome to the stream, Damien. Do you have a question? What's your question? It better be a good one. Like, I could be totally failing and putting logic together, but I could also be a genius. You never know. No damage. I'm the best pilot. Inside the cannon, you figured out how to launch many probes. Was it all before the time loop happened? I don't know. I actually don't know. So, the reason I think that okay, so here's my, like, big brain, like, understanding of this. Is that, like, the probe tracking module is linked to the Ash Twin project. The Ash Twin project is linked to the same thing that I'm linked to, which is what allows me to have my memories recalled every time I die, which suggests to me that every time that the universe is cycled, this thing is sending information to it. So all of those 9 point whatever million are not necessarily from outside the time loop, right? So they're happening over and over again within the time loop. But that's why I don't understand how it's firing and breaking. Because if it breaks every time, and the Nomai were aware of how they found it, then that means that they exist in the same timeline as me, because it breaks in my timeline. Not their timeline from 180,000 years ago, my timeline. So the timelines don't make any sense. You see why I'm confused? Okay, so the Nomai were aware, I think. Yeah, they're all dead, so obviously you can't fire in the future. I'm checking my logs, dude. They're right here. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, and the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Yes. Launch module was damaged. There's nothing here, dude. Where? The cannon is getting information from the loops that haven't happened yet as they will happen. What? Go back to the one you were checking on before you saying they're not. This? A Nomai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire once. This? Okay, yeah, like, I get that it only needs to fire once, But that implies that every single Nomai that ever existed was living in a frickin' time loop. That means they live in my time loop. So why aren't they alive? If the ghost orbs frickin' fired and killed everybody 180,000 years ago. That doesn't make any sense. What needs to happen to power the Ashton project? The sun explodes. But also, this doesn't allow the sun to explode. It doesn't work. 22 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's exploded. Well, I mean, yeah, but like that could be due to the interloper or something else. We knew that. Oh, hang on. Send me back. All right, we can debate philosophy in a second. Hang on. We got time. Don't worry. We want to go there. The condition for this time loop to happen is the sun exploding. It can only rewind the last 22 minutes if the cannon breaks before the time loop happens. Then their strategy can't work. Yeah, but how does that explain that they lived 180,000 years ago? That's my only question, is like, if they supposedly invented this thing, then why aren't they here now instead of in the current time? Because they invented the time loop to live in. So where are they? They didn't invent the time loop just to like peace out and be like, yeah, this is not my problem anymore. The sun, according to the sun, according to the Sun Station log, is at the end of its natural life cycle, and they invented it and couldn't get the sun to explode, so they only got 0.5 seconds of time reversal. The entire plan and project was finished except being able to power it. They set up everything needed to activate a time loop, but what have you found on the interloper? Oh, okay. So but I don't know. I disagree. I'll explain why in a second. Yeah, where the frick is Cactus Town? Am I not on the right trajectory? Thought I was on the equator. I mean, like, I see what you're saying. And since I literally can't find anything, I'll go in here and explain what I'm talking about. And maybe it's just that there's, like, some writing weirdness going on here. That, like, is causing some sort of weird understanding here, okay? The pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon was deeply significant for the Nomai. They know it goes to a 6th location, and it goes to the moon, and they know it goes to the eye of the universe, and they've figured all this out. So why are they fucking around with this if they already know about this? You know what I mean? So that's why I'm confused. Like, I see what you guys are saying. I'm just like, it's clear to me that they're like fucking around with something. And that's why I'm all confused about it. Did the ship not make it? Hello, interloper. Yeah, where the frick is Cactus Town? There we go. So when I was looking at my... Yeah, no, I'm not worried about Cactus Town. I'm worried about this. Because Cactus Town is on the same road, but I know Cactus Town is the early one. So, yeah, so when I was going over my notes, that's why I got confused, because I was, like, looking at this, and I'm like, well, it's clear to me that, like, they care about the 6th location. Like, the eye of the universe is their passion. But, like, to me, it seems like they've discovered that location, so, like, yeah. Clearly, I am missing critical key information, like, that you guys have, that, like, is explaining why this is the case. You know? I probably should wait. I'm just trying to get some information about, like, which towers are available when. Because the other thing I wanted to do on this stream was check out these teleporters. This is the last thing I haven't really done yet. I went to the Sun Station teleporter. Okay. I just follow this. Don't worry, like, I believe you. And, like, that is sort of, like, the thing... I guess the thing about it is that I can ration out what you guys are saying. I agree with you. It's just that there's just not enough information available until I go do this other thing. You know what I mean? Like, I sort of figured it all out while I was reading all the notes and figuring that out. I was just like, but, like, why? You know what I mean? Is the sound too, like, is the sound okay? I know the sound in the other stream was like hell when you guys were listening to the sand. I turned down the game audio a little. I don't know if it sucks still. 360 no scope. Boom. Oh, hey. What's up, Quantum Moon? Bye. Okay, so it's clear to me that the Ash Twin Tower is the second available tower. Release me. No broken ankles here. Alright. Oh my gosh, thank you for the subscription, Takala. The subscription. We got 5 subs now. I only need 10 more to get another emote slot. That's Cactus Town. We don't give a shit about Cactus Town anymore. Cactus Town is over. No, don't send me. Don't send me. geez. No broken ankle stream. This right here, it is Ash Twin. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's that one. Oh my gosh, just another subscription. Thank you for another subscription. Okay. we're gonna get to 10 in no time. Okay, so which of these do we want to go in? Hold on, go to the top of them. Do not go to the top of them. Okay, so think about it. Just think about it. Hey. You guys remember Limp Bizkit? Oh my gosh, so many bits. Thank you. Okay, so this... Okay, yeah, no. This is the one. This is the Ember Twin. This is the one. This is the one, baby. Let me in. Put me on the teleporter. Mix! Hi! You should follow while you're at it. Don't forget to commit... Like, just completely destroy that like button. Slam that follow button. Hey, Mix, did the Flames win? Thank you for the follows, guys. Aw, shit. Calgary Puck's gonna be in shambles. 60 seconds of oxygen. Aw, frick. Oh my gosh. The gift subs are out of control, dude. Don't worry about that. We can wait for the next time. I just want to see if it'll work. Send me. Send me to Mask Town. This isn't Mask Town. I thought this was gonna send me to Mask Town. This is so disappointing. Oh my gosh, thank you. Well, this is useless. Yeah. Oh, yeah, shoot. Oh my gosh. The masks are on the Ash Twin, not the Ember Twin. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot. Dude, the level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, you guys. I've never had a hype train before. This is crazy. It's a for real hype train. Dirt Otter is actually the first emote I got from Mal. Oh my gosh, another follower. Darku. Thank you. Darkaru. Oh wait, no, frick this dude. Let me out. Darko woo woo. Another cheer. Thank you, Mix. Oh my gosh. You're helping me feel not so bad about the Flames being mediocre garbage. You're not Barku until you become a dog. All snow leopards are destined to become dogs. My second drink is broken. I'm sure. Oh my gosh. The sub train, man. Thank you, Mal. Thank you for the, yeah, also thank you for the emote. That is the artist that make the emote that eventually all these subs will be able to use. Yeah, exactly. You got to use the emote that you literally drew yourself. Which isn't active because Twitch doesn't want to approve it. It's too racy. I haven't heard this music. What is this? Do 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 do. My gosh, the subs are out of control, dude. Monkey Dude 22, thank you so much. 6 months? Oh my god. Thank you so much. That is way too much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Bedtime Bear. Thank you so much. We're gonna have an emote slot soon. Now you're gonna have to draw another emote. Oh my gosh, Takala, thank you. Dude, this support is out of control. Ah! It's too much. You guys are distracting the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. I don't think that's gonna help. Thank you though. Can I get nice in the chat, please? The level 3 hype train. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Yeah, Gage, I'm nice with like a nice finger thing. You guys can't see my fingers, but I'm doing the nice thing with my hands. Nice. Alright, that's Cactus Town, I'm pretty sure. What a landing, dude. Don't enter the sun, if you can help it. It's probably fine. No, don't buckle up. Just get out of the chair. Just get out of the chair. Alright, that's Cactus Town. We don't care about Cactus Town. We've been there. 'Tis a silly place. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. You guys are way too nice right now. Oh my god. Also, the tiger support is out of control. Level 4. I don't remember which of these is which. I'm gonna have to let you guys decide what my next emote is gonna be. This is Ember Twin. So this one is Ash Twin. This is Ash Twin. Scam trains? I mean, they do be hyping for nothing, basically, but you get, like, free emotes or whatever the heck. I don't know. It's one of the less interesting. Excuse me? It didn't teleport me. Sir? This was nothing. Okay, so, like, Ember Twin teleporter. I was standing on it. I'm pretty sure. Let me take another look. When people in subs and bits and we get no train, that's why Scam Train. Like, I have it turned on. You got 3 minutes to get to level 5. I'll be honest, I don't think you get anything for getting to level 5, but it do exist. There's a teleporter to get back to the planet. I have no idea where it is, but... You do get an extra... Yeah, you get emotes. I don't get anything. The teleporter only works if you used it already. Alright, well, time to kill myself, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you guys get the free emotes. I don't really use them. I only really use the emotes from people I sub to. That seems silly. Oh, whoa. Dude, my entire chat is just subs now. How many people don't have a sub right now? It's crazy. I got like 80% subscriptions. Also, no, we'll go. You know what? While we're at it, Blaseball stuff. I've heard of Blaseball. I've not played it because I'm terrible at it. Is another new cheer from Damien. Thank you, thank you. I have no concept of what bits are worth, but I appreciate it nonetheless. All my friends were like screwing with Blaseball, and I heard it was pretty fun, but I really don't know anything about it. They talked about it on Griffin McElroy's podcast. I was kind of just confused by it. I guess it's like heavily community driven. It's fine. We're gonna go talk to Cat Jam. Dude, with the 6-month sub, I genuinely... Oh, geez. We do want to keep... With a 6-month sub, we may have another emote slot now, actually. I'll have to look, but we might actually have one. What's up, Cat Jam? I found something? Oh, geez. The existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than there. Parthian ships would be able to travel. Yo, level 3 hype train emote. Komodo hype. Yeah, I'll take a look after this stream. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Honestly, we don't know as much what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's within the realm of possibility the planet exists. I have a question for you. I found something. I found about the quantum moon. Oh yes, that everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? I observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Yeah, we know about that. The sun station? Quite clever to devise a way to study the sun up close. Travel back and forth to the sun station and the hourglass twins. When the slightest slip up, you might... Yeah, you're telling me. I don't know what the next emote's gonna be. I still need to think about it. I really like the not like this emote, and I want one like that. I also want a hype emote. So, one or the other. Yeah, GameJam hype or GameJam no is also on my mind very heavily. We don't want to talk about that to him. He like shuts down mega hard if you do that. Just get 3 emote slots. I actually don't know how many subs I need for the 3rd one. Need cheer. Dude, you guys are killing me with bits. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Damien. I like, again, I've not received any bits until today, so I have no concept of what they're worth. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, that should be enough. Let's go. Is that my ship? No. I put my ship, like... Yeah, right here. I actually thought it said 33 kilometers, and I was terrified. I was so mad. Alright, we're going to try this again. There it is. It's literally right there. Don't get sucked up by that, ideally. I don't know where this one goes yet. I haven't figured that one out. I saw it in the description, but I don't know where it goes. We're trying to figure out... We're going to Mask Town. Yeah. I know what they do. I just don't know what they're actually, like, monetarily worth. But I really do appreciate regardless. It's just really cool to see. Even me getting bits at all. I never thought I'd be this side of the bits equation. I'm still sort of enamored that I'm a Twitch affiliate at all, let alone that anybody's giving me anything. That is Ember Twin. This is Ash Twin. Because it's got cactuses in it, right? So, like, this is where I need to stand, right? But, like, okay, so here's the thing, guys. How does the Ash Twin align with itself? Like, how does that work? It's just gonna give me this suck again, right? Like, it's gonna suck me up. You pay your Wi-Fi bill. Thank you for the follow, calm animal. Like, this is gonna give me the suck, right? I am standing. See? It just gives me the suck. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? If anything. Is this anything? Does it work? God, I wish that was me. Also, this dude did not make it. So what am I doing wrong here? I'm letting it suck me? Maybe there's some other, like... Is there... Okay, so, again, my confusion is that, like, how do I align the planet with itself? That doesn't seem to make any sense. Oh, hello. It's a timing thing. Okay. So I'll just chill here then. I wish I could teabag it or something. Send me. Send me. Hello, interloper. Ship's chilling. It's fine. I keep letting it suck me. What if I just don't let it suck? Don't suck. Hey, I have an idea, actually. Potentially, maybe you can't do this until the core is revealed, like, really late in the timeline. Is that the idea? Because there's too much tick between me and, like, this the sand, so it doesn't align with anything. Maybe that's what's going on. Ah! Oh, jeez. Which one is this? well. Rip ankles, but what do you... This is Cloudy Boy. Whoop! There we go. Appears to be Timberhearth. So this is the mine. Yes, okay. I understand. Send me back. We found Urt. Let me out. No one cares about that. That's boring. Ash Twin. That can't be it. Hold up. That's Earth. Yeah. Am I going to Cactus Town? That's Cactus Town. Frick. We don't want to go to Cactus Town. Oh! Careful, don't deorbit yourself. It do be also kind of Cactus Town. Let's go in this one. Ow! Ah, frick. Oh, we're good. Hydrate? I'm out of liquor, dude. There's nothing left to hydrate with. There's no liquor. There's no water either. I didn't bring water. What do you think this one looks like? What do you look like? This is the Forge, for sure. I believe this is the Forge. Look, it's got like a cool Triforce up there. I promise you, this is the Forge. We just gotta wait for, where is it? Brittle Hollow. Aw, hell. It's gonna be a while. Is there another one? Or is this it? Hold up. I think there's one more, unless that's Cactus Town. I can't tell. Hey, don't suck me, please. Yeah, patience stream. Fully zen, not tilted. Whoop! Yo. We did it! Hell yeah! Departure time, arrival time. Return warp status charge. No, we're not worried about that right now. Don't worry about that. Black Hole Forge. Black Hole Forge. Won't you come? Oh, no! Ah, fuck. Okay, so I have two thoughts with the Black Hole Forge. Won't you come? Try not to get DMCA'd, first of all. Second, okay, so, like, you can go there. Well, I'm just gonna go there. Who cares? Just go there. But, like, also similar to my idea where I was like, return the shuttle and then come back. Can I return the shuttle and then can I, like, send it up? Like, okay, so obviously I knew it was on the ceiling, but like... Dude, you could literally get DMCA'd for singing a song for yourself. Now, depending on the song, some songs are more highly DMCA'd. Like, if I started singing Beatles songs, then we'd have real problems. Notoriously litigious Beatles songs. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump just a little bit. Ah, fuck. Some of my friends that stream actually, like, will disable, like, the music in Smash Brothers because they don't want to get DMCA'd. It's crazy, dude. It's a lawless land. Where's the sun? Oh, hell, they're on the other side of the friggin' sun. I'm not singing Here Comes the Sun. Absolutely not. Guaranteed way to lose all my bits. I'm not flying into the sun. Don't worry about the sun. So I have a friend, and he's going to watch the stream, so he's going to know I'm talking about him, who's playing this game at my recommendation. And he is doing everything exactly opposite the way I did. Like, I started by going to the moon of here, right here, and exploring a little bit of this, and doing, like, Brittle Hollow a little bit, and Giant's Deep. This guy went, like, literally straight to the Interloper, and, like, everything like that. He, like, straight figured out all the other stuff that I did backwards. And so, like, I literally couldn't even talk to him about the game, because he's already landed on the Quantum Moon. And I haven't done that yet. And he's, like, played 6-7 hours in the game. It's crazy. Alright, I just want to take a look before I land at any of these. What game is what? Oh. New follower, Jake the Fox. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Otter Crew. Oh, frick. Don't worry about my cockpit. It's not important. Ah, hell. It's still like mega under sand, dude. Do we want it? Okay, should I wait? It looks like it won't be that long, right? Probably. I don't know. Probably? Well, my spaceship's gone anyway, so... Probably. About to get yeeted off the face of the earth. We could do another Do It Live making of a drink. Do some elevator music. Ba, 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 ba. Let me in. Aren't these broken? Not broken? Not broken. I love that I got up there and the only information I got was like, congratulations, you made it. And then I killed myself. Did a bang up job. So what did I wait? 5-6 minutes? Yeah, exactly. Let me in. Extremely let me in. Feel like the suck is coming. Where's the suck? This is a patience stream, though. We're okay with waiting. Oh, yeah. How do you guys feel about me changing channel points into clams? Or fish? Or fish? Because I can have Kitty draw a clam for the channel points. Or fish. Oh shit, we can go. Let me in. So, Fox, can you make a poll? Oh! Poll about clams or fish? Oh, I gotta sneeze. No, dude! Oh, hell. Are you kidding me? I sneezed. It killed me. Oh my god. I literally squeezed the controller because I sneezed. Oh, God. How dare my body betray me like this? I will never financially recover. Well, at least I know I need to wait a little longer. Yeah, vote in my poll. If you don't vote in my poll, I'm gonna ban you from chat. Yeah, my sneeze boosted me off the floor and I died. I guess my instinct is to like also... I probably would have done this anyway if I'm being honest. I probably would have boosted over top of the walls because I'm like, I don't know, I'll just jump off the walls. It'll be fine. Clam with a Wi-Fi symbol on it. Kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. That has to be it, right? It has to be a blue clam with a pink Wi-Fi symbol on it. Do 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 do. We'll wait for the yeah, the channel points icon poll has to go through, obviously, but like, that seems perfect. Sun do be kind of mad though. It seems pretty great. It's not looking good for clams? Oh no. What if I told you the clam had a Wi-Fi symbol on it? Would you vote for clams? To be fair, this isn't a democracy. It's, well, the next poll is going to be, is this a democracy? Or is this, excuse me. You did a bad job? Yeah, this is we could do it. We could do a poll about whether this is a dictatorship or a or a landing camera damage. Who cares, dude? As if that matters. Don't suck me. Oh, see you. Yeah. This is not a democracy. Ultimately, whatever I say goes. Even though we're gonna redo the poll. This problem is that there's no idea for fish that's as good as clam with Wi-Fi symbol on it, which is like literally perfect. All right, we don't care about that one. Maybe turn the lights on. Fish with Wi-Fi symbol on it doesn't even make sense. Not that, like, otter with Wi-Fi symbol makes any sense either, but... yeah, that is a really good point. Oh, there's the bridge. It's Otterfi. Are you the forge? Yes. Send me. Don't jump, by the way. I've been trying to get to this forge, like, almost the entire game. Alright, get me out of here. Don't jump. Resist the urge to jump. It is not your friend. I already read that. Do not jump. So there's a switch to... oh, no! Bro, okay, yeah. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay. I just realized that it's a gravity pad here. Okay. It just now occurred to me that that's what's going on. Okay. So this is nothing until I find something. What are you? Don't cut corners. Is this the forge itself? What if I stand in it? Nothing. Yeah, ban in-game jumping, quick. Oh, hell. I have to. Just a little. Okay, we're good. Just a little jump? Little jump? No cutting corners. Don't cheat. Ah! Chill out. Square to fish. No jumping. I swear I'm not gonna jump. I promise. I'm gonna try my best. Ah! Exit to surface? Absolutely not. I will not. Okay. Yo, there's words. There's words. You have infinite points now, don't you? Blackwall Forge. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, because that's that, and there's nothing on the walls here. Exit. Exit to surface. There's nothing here. And my ship is orbiting the sun, as you do. Okay, so nothing can be done here yet then. Because I think I'm going to have to come here, send it, and then come back and teleport. It's clear to me that's the case. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to... The real poll for channel points. So if that's the case, I'm going to send it here. And see where it takes me. What? Where am I? The Hanging City. It's nothing. Have I been here? Oh yeah, I've been here. Okay. So... Peace sign fish? There isn't... What the heck is a peace sign fish? It's a poll option? Oh no, my mods. They're out of control. Clam with a Wi-Fi symbol, 100% unity. I can't look at the poll. It's not fair. You guys aren't allowed to troll me. Okay, so here's the new strategy. We go here. Where are you? Send me to space. There you are. I want... Whoa! Bro! My autopilot's so shitty. A 3D print clam router case for me. That would be pretty cool. You could fit my fursuit electronics in it. It would look a lot cooler. Do you think my oxygen's leaking out of the cockpit? It's probably fine, right? Now I get to play the game of how the hell do I get there? I think it was this way. Once again, don't worry about the ship. The ship will handle itself or get yeeted. Who cares? Actually, now that I think about it, I actually super need this ship, so please do not die this time. Preferably do not die. Hanging City? Crossroads. Who cares about that? Excuse me. What am I stuck on? Now that I'm here, I actually feel like Plushy clan with a Wi-Fi set. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to now. It's my hashtag brand. Officially. Quantum Tower. None of this helps me. Excuse me, where's the crossroads that I was promised? Could you please yeet this spammer, Fox? Several of these spammers, please. Fox, please. Thank you. Hanging City. Yeah, that happens, sadly. Do you go to the Hanging City, perhaps? Thank God. Hopefully I can figure my way out of here. It's gonna be real awkward if I can't. Yeah, I have some of my moderation on my auto mod turned off. Yeah, you can unban people if you have to. I have the auto mod a little bit turned off though, just because it was like banning people that were like raiding me, which is a little awkward. So I turned that off, but it also kind of means that I can get kind of some awkward spammer situations, but it is not that bad. Just don't click on links, all right? You can use 5 question marks now, yes. That is allowed. Yeah, surprisingly, I knew where I was going with this. I don't know why. Somewhere deep in my brain is just like, yeah, just do this. And I just remembered. I have the only auto ban now is if you're a racist or other equally hateful person. You know? Just because I'm not getting enough viewers to justify shit like banning people for freaking putting question marks in capitals. Come on, this is ridiculous. You can dab. This is a dab safe zone. No, Fox is wrong. This is a dab safe zone. The heck am I going? A woo is also allowed. 100% legal a woo here. I ban people for saying gritty? What the fuck? Why would you ban gritty? Gritty is a treasure. Now I get to see if I can remember my way back here. I see the cannon. Gritty is a treasure. I can't imagine banning any gritty stands. Guy is meme food. It's fantastic. I'm actually barely even looking when I platform. I'm like mostly looking at chat right now. I don't know if I can get up there. Excuse me. Can I go up, please? Uppies? Uppies. If you haven't seen any of like the gritty memes, man, some of that stuff is gold. I don't know, I'm usually pretty okay at games. It's just that like streaming and reading chat at the same time automatically decreases your ability to play games by like 30%. So you just instantly become bad at every video game. It's true, try it. Alright. Fuck you, Volcano Man. We're not going to Volcano Town. Yeah, it depends on the person and the game. Are they on the other side of the sun? Hell. Alright, well, it's alright. We'll just sort of head towards the sun a little bit. Where are they? Am I just, like, not out of the gravitational force of this planet yet? Dude, the trick is you just don't worry about it that much. Play NHL 21 as a goalie? Nobody wants to watch me play NHL 21, come on. Is this fine? This is fine. I tried to play NHL as a goalie, like, ages ago when goalie was, like, really bad. And it was, like, impossible. I don't know how you're supposed to do that shit. I play as a D-man right now. I'm a D-man. Bonk. That's Ash Twin. We don't care about that. That's not what we're trying for either. Am I gonna get here in time for it? Like, it's not even... Wow, look at this. It's not even time yet. The speed, the efficacy. He's the greatest gamer of all time. Look at this. It's not even ready. The greatest gamer. We're not worried about the ship anymore either, by the way. I'm thinking about enabling Pog. Pog is pretty good. I like Pog. It's just the lips too, right? It's pretty great. Can it eat me yet? It can. Well, it can accept me into its tube chamber. Dude, we're so close to the end of this game, I swear. Like, it's basically just these teleporter things and then the Quantum Moon, right? And that's it. Whoop. Alright. Now what? We sent it, right? Are we up here now? Oop. Is this different now? Don't jump, by the way. God help you. I just don't want to fuck it up, because I spent so much time working on it. You know what I mean? I just want to double check. Oh, it's like literally this right here, right? Excuse me. It's another head. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? Solar system 2? If there's another solar system, I mean, fuck me, but like, I'm happy to play more of the game, to be honest. It's a great game. I love this game. All of the warp towers are being constructed in the Ash Twins, so the black hole cores will go there. Yeah. My gratitude. In that case, Poke Clary. Oh, those are the guys that died on the Interloper. That's sad. Whoa, I remembered their names. Aren't those the people that, like, are madly in love with each other? I forget. I'll send Yaro your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up with Root and make him deliver. The first core to Ash Twin to make sure the Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Okay. Hey, okay, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. The white hole cores are for warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain for your cervical spine. What? The tower designs are in the high energy lab on Amber Twin revealed each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he was familiar with them. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten here if I hadn't figured that out. Come on. Give me a little bit of respect. Where does that go? So this just sends me... I don't know, dude. Regarding the warp towers on the Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, the tower's basis went to shift even slightly, the tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy the precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poe. We do not need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. Okay. Of note, this gives a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last for several seconds. Okay. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to not avoid active transportation. Accidental. Ash Twin projection stone. I'll have to take this outside. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower's design, namely that one of the warp towers on the Ash Twin will never... Exactly, dude! Thank you. Does your romantic interest... Yarrow believes... Excuse me, is he talking to himself? Alignment point is its receiver. Does he not know that a warp tower will always align with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or close orbit around the relevant astral body. What? Yarrow understands the distinction. So Yarrow and Clary are making out. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point between them. I seem to recall that this was your first understanding of the word. So the center then is the point between the two. But then how do I avoid getting the suck? But it still works within 5%. So if I avoid the suck and then run right on, should it work? Maybe? That doesn't go anywhere, right? No. Oh no, they're doing all the illegal actions I've given them. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber in the Ash Twin. Okay. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Wait, what? Poke is Clary's sister. Clary is making out with Yarrow. Don't worry, love. Clary and Yarrow, yes. Poke is only nervous, the core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working at the Ash Twin is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Is that it? Okay, so what information did I get here? Advanced warp core is going to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. But they say it's not ready. The durability could be improved. Have I found everything here now? Be honest with me. Wait, no, hang on. This is just gonna take me to Mask Town, I think. I'm pretty sure this is in the middle of the Ash. I'm pretty sure I know how to get here. There shouldn't be another stone here anywhere, I don't think. Let's get a double check before I... Excuse me. Chill! Oh my gosh. Goaty boys. I already checked that. Yeah. Alright, well, maybe I can still check out the last teleporter if I hurry. Because I would like to do that before I end the stream. That would be a great place to end the stream. I think there might be one more teleporter I'm missing. I don't remember. Oh, don't go there. Send me. Incredible timing. Yeah, kind of do. Alright, let's just double check to make sure that there's not one more teleporter that I'm forgetting. Don't suck me, dude. I don't allow it. I won't allow it. No, don't suck me. I told you, no. Dude, it's moving so slow. I feel like we're pretty close to sun dying time, maybe? Alright, so where does this tower go then? If anywhere. And where's the teleporter bit for this one? Does this one have? I'm gonna get a strike. Possible. Don't worry about my fuel level. There is a teleporter. Where does it go? I mean, some dudes had a bad time in this place. This one's like swirly, which makes me think it's like Tornado Town, potentially. It's probably not the sun. So we're going to take this teleporter, we're going to reset, and then we're going to make the Ember Twin or Ash Twin one work, and then we're going to end the stream after that. Yeah, hopefully not into the core of the sun, ideally. Send me. Where have you sent me? What? Where am I? Oh! Oh, I've been here before. This is nothing. In fact, I remember seeing this. Yeah. Alright. So there's one last thing. It occurred to me about halfway through being in the air that I was like, oh, it yeeted me off into like frickin' Tornado Town. And I was not expecting it. Took me a second, but I figured it out. It's getting late. Alright. Let's check the log real quick. We got one more teleporter to check out. Boop, boop. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, so that's the thing, is the last place I've not been is the Quantum Moon, right? So, Ash Twin Project, what we got new? Advanced Warp Core was approved for installation in the central chamber. So, yeah, I've almost filled out everything in the Ash Twin Project except the central chamber. Okay? All of this information, this is all filled in. So we know everything that happened to them so far. The quantum stuff, the only thing is the Quantum Moon. So I think that's the last thing of that. Function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. All the warp towers are constructed on Astral Twin. Yep. Okay. Okay. I think... Well, actually, it might be easier if I do it this way. It'll be faster, too, if I just wait, like, 5 minutes over here, instead of wasting 5 real-life minutes. I feel like this is going to be a good place to finish the stream. Do, do, do. Do 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 do. Oh, really? That's interesting. It's kind of annoying. Like, I wish I could just, like, tell it, like, yeah, go 5-7 minutes or whatever. I actually didn't know this was a console game at all. So there's that. Do, 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 do. Should learn all this music on the guitar. I actually learned how to play some of the Undertale music on the guitar after I played it. Some good music. I feel like, actually, there's a bunch of music in Undertale that I haven't even heard yet. I gotta get back to the Undertale Pacifist run at some point, too. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I can imagine. Brittle Hollow is pretty nuts. But I'm also, like, I know how to program Python at, like, a first-year university level, so I don't know what the hell goes into stuff like that. That's Cactus Town. This is where we want to be. Do they have like a devlog on that stuff? So I don't get suckied when I go in this room. So we're gonna wait and then... Oh, maybe that's why this guy died. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe he died because he was running across. And then he, like, got sucked by the sand tornado. Sad. You'll notice I'm not an observant person, and I am an analytical person. If you give me information, I can figure out what's going on. Like, I problem solve well, but if, like, there's just spatial stuff around me, I have no clue, dude. I'm so unobservant. Well, kind of. Like I said, my friend that's playing the game, I think he's more spatially aware, and so he's, like, looking at stuff and just sort of figuring out... Whoa, hold on. I could just chill here. Go, 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 go. It didn't work, dude. What the heck? The roof is gonna sucky me. What if I hide in here? If I hide in here, it won't suck me, right? We'll try again. This is a patience stream. I have infinite patience for this. We are zen. No salt guaranteed. Yes. No added salt. Substitute free stream. Ship, you good? I don't think ship is good. I'm sorry for keeping people up. I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't completely derp in this game anymore, because last stream I had this issue where, like, I saw stuff, but, like, I really didn't remember any of, like, the little details, and it was really causing me to, like, heavy salt situation. And so I wanted to make sure that I had a stream where I wasn't, like, salting up about stupid stuff that I just didn't remember. I have to fix my drink here. After stream. Do, 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 do. There's no music here. I can make music. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to do. And maybe I'll start next stream with it. Where is it? If we could just get some cat jam going on, please. Excuse me, cat jam? Oh, he's here. Oh, the ship got yeeted to the other planet, apparently. Oh, baby. He's done it. What? Dude, it is really pretty. "13 minutes and 8 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Mass receiving data from Probe's tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, and Timberhearth memory statue." So this is my question. Giant's Deep is Garbo. Timberhearth is me. Who is the third? 9 minutes into end of cycle. Plenty of time. Because I've been looking so many times. But who is it? Why doesn't it say the third? Probe tracking module! I knew it, dude! It gets its own mask? That's crazy. Today we finished the excavation of the Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most powerful, most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. We've also finished relocating all the subterranean plants we met while digging. Wait, what? Is it the cactuses? Are you kidding me, dude? We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Oh, it's crazy down here. There's so much information, oh my god. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected to the Giant Steep, where the Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the core could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through the Ash Twin now. Also, I'm no longer needed for mediating. So that's why there's all these masks. They were all connected at some point, so why did they stop? Our friends on the Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me that the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from the device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in interest of safety. No, I won't spoil it. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or will Mallow be part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the remarkable statues today. They are truly remarkable. This ending song? Dude, this can't be the end of the game. Stop it. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the... Wait, hang on. Prompt the sun's explosion. We know it doesn't. Press with your mental fortitude. Okay. We're nearly ready to activate the sun project. Fire at the sun and prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Using the energy from the resulting supernova... Okay, yeah. Exactly, 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from the cannon back in time. 22 minutes. Dude, this is a full-ass novel. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe that we can still find a way to create the supernova. It's easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, to halt our aging process. But this is what I mean, like, if they knew about this loop, then couldn't they have just... At least these 7 could have lived through to... Well, no, because they would have repeated the same 22 minutes of time. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We're halting research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived into the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. Oh, shit. It's been a very long time since we last explored this somewhere new. We're excited to be welcomed to this comet. Imagine what might be gained. Oh shit, dude. Dude, there's so many of these things now. There's so much information. This is crazy. I have good news. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed. No, it isn't. The forge, the core's durability. We've done this one already, right? Yeah, I've already got all this information before. Yeah. I think these are just recap things. Hey, can you come back? It's kind of annoying. Ash Twin projects. Comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Oh my gosh, so unless the sun goes supernova, then it will never connect. They'll only need to activate once as a safety measure unless these statues also activate in the event of an equipment failure. They will wise that. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues in their mass will make us aware of their situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise it would be possible to permanently unaware of the problem. I remember that. Oh my gosh, dude. Artificial gravity control. Why would I want to turn off the gravity? Can I also figure out what this thing is for? Okay. Be real with me. I suspect I know what happens if I do this. Is this going to end the game? Okay. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, this will end the game. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I refuse. Because if I do this, then I won't come back. I'm not ready. So this is how I end things. By ending the time loop. But, like, why would I want to? I guess it's, like, philosophical, isn't it? Like, do you really want to live through the end of your life till the end of the world? Like, for infinity? It's kind of fucked up, right? No, I won't do it yet. I still need to go to the Quantum Moon. I'm not ready. Let's go back to the ship. Is the ship out here somewhere? Ah, frick. Dude, the music actually makes me feel like... Yeah, I know, right? The music in it, like, it's like... The music is, like, weirdly final. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, we need to do Quantum Moon. We need to find the Eye of the Universe. There's still information to find. But we are very, very, very close. But for sure, I think The end of the game is going to be Saturday. 100%. I think I'm ending this game on Saturday. I would be shocked if I wasn't. Would I be right in that assumption? I'm like, I don't want to end it. I don't want to do that yet because like I'm really enjoying it, and like I don't want to finish until I know all the information. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right to just end it. Like having no understanding what the consequences of my actions are. That's messed up. Ash Twin Project. That's it. I know everything about why the Ash Twin Project are. This, why they came here, solved. Canon, solved. Ash Twin Project, solved. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. Man, that's, like, I feel it in my, like, chest, like, the anxiety, the idea, like, I'm so connected to this game right now, like, that I'm, like, feeling, like, upset about the idea of ending the Ash Twin Project. That's messed up. So this is what I need to solve now, is taking a photo of the moon, landing on the moon, and then finding the Quantum Shrine and riding that to the eye of the universe. So that should be the end of the game. Next time we finish, the next time we stream on Saturday. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little weirdly emotionally connected to it now. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I think I'm gonna raid Doryu. So thanks for coming, everybody. I will be back on Saturday to finish this game. If you guys have ideas what you want to see me play next after this, let me know. You can either message me on Twitter or, you know, message me here or whatever the heck. And I really don't have any idea of what I'm specifically going to do yet, but I guess we're going to figure out together. I've already played Portal, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to send you over to Doryu, I think. Doryu Z. And I'll see you guys Saturday. See if I can remember how to do this. All right, bye, everyone.